hello there. I'm Michty M and I'm here to share this deviously delightful makeup with you. It's inspired by the mischievous god Loki, specifically from the movie Thor 2. Keep watching if you want to create these horny Loki eyes with me, and check the description box for my blog post with all the products. Well, shall we? I primed my lid with Urban Decay Primer Potion in Sin and applied El Dorado 24/7 pencil on the inner and outer corners, then NYX Milk on the center. For a transition shade, I used the middle shadow of Inglot 101R with the Sigma E25 Blending Mini. Then I applied the lighter shade of the same Inglot shadow on the brow bone with the same brush. For a brow highlight, I applied Inglot number 35 at the peak of the brow. Now for the lid, I used the Sedona Lace 88 Matte Palette and applied the emerald green to the inner and outer third of the lid with the Sigma E56 shader. I applied the green shade through the crease as well and blended out with the Sigma E25. Then layered the darker green shadow in the Sedona Lace palette over the inner and outer corners with the Sigma E56 shader. As you apply to the outer corner, take the shadow out into a winged shape and also blend it through the crease. I also buffed the green shades towards the center of the lid to help blending later. Bring the shadow up into the inner crease and blow it out into a winged shape. Now I brought out my Sweetheart palette from Sugarpill and chose Maduri to apply to the center of the lid with the other side of the same E56 shader. As you apply, blend with the other green shadows. Layer more of the darker green on the inner and outer corners to deepen the color. I will say that I was pleasantly surprised with the Sedona Lace shadows. They're quite easy to blend and pretty pigmented. I whipped out my Urban Decay Deluxe palette and grabbed Graffiti to layer over the center of the lid for some shimmer. Then touch up the darker green on the edges of the lid and blend the crease some more. Blending along the way helps to get a good final gradient. Now we access the Urban Decay Naked palette and slide on over to Darkhorse. I applied this through the deep crease with the Sigma E47 shaded crease brush. Also build up color in the outer wing. I went in with Inglot 101R again to blend that out. To deepen the crease, I found the most evil black eye note, Sugarpill's Bulletproof, and I buffed that in with the same E47. I layered Darkhorse and Bulletproof to get the intensity I wanted while maintaining a sleek gradient. Then I blended Sugarpill Maduri with a Sigma E36 blending brush and pulled the bright green shadow up to the temple in a curved shape. Now for some dimension on the lid, I grabbed the fascinating green duochrome pigment from Sugarpill, called Lumi, and applied it dry to the center of the lid with a Sigma E30 pencil brush. And I faded out the edges with the shader brush from before. Onto the lower lash line with Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in Bourbon. I drew a thin line along the lash line and smudged it out with a cotton bud to work it into the lashes. Then blend Darkhorse along the lash line with the Sigma E47 shaded crease. I used Sugarpill Bulletproof with a Sigma E21 smudge brush and took it up into the wing and the crease to connect everything. I used some more Maduri on the Sigma E36 blending brush to blow out the lower lash line and outer wing. Then with the same Sigma E30 pencil brush, I applied Sugarpill Lumi for an inner corner highlight and took it up into the inner crease and along the lower lash line. Then I applied Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencil in El Dorado on the waterline for a golden metallic sheen. Next I went on to eyeliner and used Urban Decay 24/7 liquid eyeliner in El Dorado for a large wing, first applying a thin line along the lashes, then building up the thickness. To hide the false lash band, I applied a thin line of Urban Decay Perversion and really worked it into the lash line. The false lashes I used were a cheap pair from eBay under the listing 10 Pair Eyelashes P32, and I adhered them with Duo Lash Glue. I cut the lashes in half to give a really winged out look and applied them to the outer half of the lash line. Then I curled the false lashes with my natural lashes to lift them up, and applied a coat of L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in Carbon Black to merge the lashes together, and also coated the bottom lashes. I gave them a little comb through with the Tweezerman lash comb. And the eyes are done. I filled in my eyebrows in the usual manner with Revlon Color Stay Eyebrow Liner in Blonde and used Benefit Speed Brow to tame the hairs. Banger gong, eyebrows are on. And here's a closer look at the finished eyes. I used M.A.C Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Whisper of Gilt with my Hakuhodo S113 highlight brush and applied a strong cheekbone highlight for that godlike glow and added some along the Cupid's bow. For blush, I grabbed my M.A.C Pro Powder Blush in Cantaloupe and my Napoleon Perdue 20B Reflective Contour Brush and applied it as a contour under my cheekbones and blended it up to the temples. A more in-depth lip art tutorial is coming soon. And now you've created a makeup fit for a god or a silver-tongued devil. I hope you enjoyed this character-inspired makeup and feel as mischievous and evil in it as I do. If you want to know what scheming Michty is up to, check the description box for social media eccentricities. And my blog is always there to tell you what you want to hear. Thanks for watching, and you may want to keep an eye on me by subscribing. You'll never know what I'll do next. Click the little boxes if you want to see other tutorials of mine. You know me, I couldn't resist some more shenanigans. Mother. Maxx. Goodbye and watch your back.